my name is Julie Fei-Fan Balzer, and I've been art journaling pretty regularly for about 15 years. I'm trying to do the math, but I started really doing it regularly, I'd say 2009, 2010. And art journaling is one of those things that has really evolved as I've evolved, or I should say my art practice with art journaling has really evolved. So this is a process video where I'm going to take you through something I was doing in my art journal. And the thing that I want you to know is I no longer see art journals as finished art or anything like that. To me, they're really more like a sketchbook, more like a place to play, experiment, try new things. So when I get new art supplies into the studio, they're one of the first things that I do is I grab my art journal and I have a little bit of a play. So I designed some new stamps for art foamies, and I just had to take them for a spin in my art journal. So this is the Bold Botanical 3 set, and you can see it's 2 flowers with a stem and a leaf, and it comes in 3 sizes, a large, a medium, and a small. So I have this spread in my art journal that I did a while ago, and I'm doing sort of a very rough trace of the vase. I've decided that I want to stamp onto it to create a pattern, and this is just going to keep me from going too far outside of the lines. You can see it's not exact. It doesn't matter. Perfection is highly overrated. If you want something perfect, use a machine, but you're a person and art is meant to express yourself. So I am inking up the stamp, and yes, I said inking just because that's a traditional printmaking term, but I'm using acrylic paint. You saw that I was brayering that acrylic paint on, and I'm actually using a baby wipe to remove any acrylic paint that went beyond the stencil I created. Because I'm just, again, trying to create that pattern right on it. Now, I'm using all 3 sizes of this stamp because, 1, I have them, but B, that helps to create a lot of interest when you use many things that are the same design but in different sizes. This is why I'm a big fan of stencils that have like the same design in multiple sizes or something like that, because you can use like lots of circles of different sizes. Even on the facing page you can see that I'm using that principle to a certain extent. Here I've decided that I want it to be a little fuller, so I'm continuing to apply some more flowers to make it more full. This is how I clean my foam stamps. I have a scrap piece of paper and I am stamping off onto it. If you want, you can obviously take your foam stamps and you can clean them in the sink. I like to use a soft toothbrush and some water. Now, I feel like the vase needs a little bit something more. It's just kind of sitting there. So I've decided to add some plants to it to see if that can bring some life to it. Since there are flowers on the vase, I've decided not to put flowers also in the vase. Flowers on the vase or in the vase, but both can be a lot. So I'm just doing some stems, some greenery, so that the flowers on the vase and the vase itself are more of the big show. However, I'm looking at this and I kind of don't love it. So I've decided the color is the problem. And color theory can be intimidating. It can feel like work when what you really want to do is have fun. But I'm telling you that if you learn just a little bit about color, then you will really be able to fix a number of problems in your work and make it shine. Because what you're about to see is that the only thing I'm going to change about this is adding in that nice dark bold color, and it is both a value shift and a color shift, and it's going to do so much for this. I will say that I decided at the last minute that I was going to leave a little bit of pink at the bottom kind of for a table. Again, it kind of does what the stems do, which is it creates a sense of place, and that's really helping my artwork shine here. It's more than just like a vase floating in space. It gives it a sense of place, which I think is important in art. And then I don't think you need to get super close when you're painting in a background. Some of the thing that's nice is a little bit of that pink showing through. I mean, this is the whole theory of an underpainting, which has been used in painting for centuries. But there you go. I love how it turned out. I love my new art foamies. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, go ahead and tell me if you think that these art foamies are your style or not. Both are totally fine. Art is all about you expressing yourself. And also let me know if you art journal. I'd love to know. Are you a painter, a printmaker, an art journaler, a sketchbook artist, a clay artist? Like, what is it that you do? And of course, if you want more great art foamies content, you can find tons of videos here on my YouTube channel or over on my blog at blog.balzerdesigns.com.